Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your weekly singles love reading for Pisces. How are you guys? Thanks for dropping in. I have a little positive affirmation. Notice how abundance flows into your life in delightful and surprising ways. So it's also about being open, okay? Being open to the abundance around you, recognizing it, knowing what you put out there comes back to you, and just letting it flow. Right. Pisces, this card wants to come out. Six of Materials. It's about reciprocity. Six of Pentacles energy. It's about two people reciprocating. See, what you put out there can come back to you. So if you put out positive energy and you're open to receive. See, someone here is a little indecisive, a little unsure. Someone is failing to recognize. Okay, the abundance flowing towards you. Could be someone here who, with the Two of Voices, it's an energy of someone who's kind of in their head, unable to make a decision, whether they should reach out to somebody, whether they will reciprocate. So also recognize when somebody reaches out to you, sometimes it's, known as breadcrumbing. But I feel here it's with this High Priestess, trusting your intuition, okay? If it feels right, go for it. I feel someone here needs to make a decision, or they're failing to see why someone reaches out the way they do. Okay? They're trying to get you to reciprocate. They're looking for the reciprocity. Yeah. And we have Temperance. So someone's tempering their passions and their emotions, you see, tempering their thoughts. It's about being patient. All right. It's all about being patient here, trusting your intuition. There, all may not be what it seems, is what it's popping into my head. Because sometimes when people do reach out, they kind of toss a little hint or a little breadcrumb. This is energy of someone trying to tempt you, you see. I feel like you got someone who's tempted to reach out. And you may be unsure, okay, of this person's intentions. You may be in your head a little bit, having a hard time making a decision. So just trust in that process, okay? Into me I see. Someone is going within here, tempering those thoughts, just being patient with somebody. Yeah, see, Five of Material. You see it? Someone here is looking at this, feeling like there's some kind of lack, okay? Something feels off because of it, but I feel like it's telling you to look at this. Take off the rose-colored glasses if your intuition's telling you you're not so sure about this person, what their intentions are, what it is that they actually want, because it looks as though they're coming in with lack. Sometimes this is a person who's lonely, or they feel like they're not good enough. You may not reciprocate, so they have a tendency to just reach out and toss a little hint, okay, to tempt you. But somebody's looking at this as lack, and it very well could be. So it's telling you that if it feels right, okay, go for it. If it doesn't, well, that's your choice, right? So it's all about making a choice. We have the Ten of Materials, see? It's an energy of financial stability, two people partnering up, two people giving each other the same, you see? It's about reciprocating. And I feel someone here is failing to see, unable to make a decision, because it does feel kind of off, right? It feels like there's something lacking, something missing. So I feel it's just an energy of two people here. It's about whether someone has your best interest at heart, okay? If they're coming in with your best interest. And if it does feel off, absolutely. But do take off the rose-colored glasses. Do get out of your head. Temper your thoughts, okay? And kind of look at it. Interesting, the way that energy is coming out. We shall see. All right, Pisces, let's see what's happening here. Yeah, see, it has to do with teamwork, cooperation, compromise. It has to do with compatibility. It's about going down this path. There's someone here, I feel, maybe you're concerned this person's reaching out to other people. There may be another person involved. See, these are the thoughts I feel. See, it has to do with new. So this could be somebody new. It's an energy of everything being exposed, being patient, I feel. Sometimes being patient with people who have a tendency to communicate that way. But it has to do with this person. They're looking for reciprocity before they say much more, okay? Before they give much more. If you have someone who is not cooperating or compromising, or you feel there's a lack of compatibility, it's just telling you to look at it, okay? to look at it. Yeah. I feel this is someone new. This is someone who's reaching out. They probably feel like you're compatible. They want to go down this path. They want to start something. So it's about seeing things clearly. I like this energy. Tell me about the Two of Voices. Yeah, so it's somebody who's crushing. See, they're just keeping it simple. So it's about seeing this. Okay, it's a person who's lonely, maybe longing for love. Could be a person you already know who's missing you. But it has to do with somebody showing you that they like you. It's sort of like it's a simple communication. They're trying to give you something here. I think someone's failing to recognize this. See, these energies can go either way sometimes, and I'm definitely seeing it here in this reading. Yeah. Somebody with a few insecurities. Maybe they don't have a lot of money. Okay. This could be somebody who's going to show you that they like you. They may give you a little bit of a little gift. They may start saying sweet things, doing nice things for you. So don't fail to recognize that. At least to look at it, it says here. Yeah. There we have someone manifesting. See, it's an energy of trusting your intuition, you see. Some of you, I feel, I feel failing to see. Someone is trying to manifest. Okay, so you're trusting, it's telling you to just trust your intuition. They're trying to manifest. This is someone who's reaching out. They're looking for a little reciprocity to see if you feel the same. You see, before they really open up, before they really express themselves. They want to start something. Looks like a new person. They're manifesting, gathering up the info, everything they need to know. This is someone who, maybe it's because I feel you're feeling this as a form of manipulation, and it very well could be, but it's telling you to just be a little bit patient to see kind of what happens here. See, you've got this person. It could be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Now, this is a person who has a tendency to kind of get into their head. Okay, they're analyzing the situation, gathering info, they're learning something here. So there's something to be learned. See, they want to know something, and what they want to know and learn is whether you feel the same. So they kind of communicate in a simple way. They don't give a whole lot. They just keep it kind of simple at first. So it's really a simple communication as someone who's trying to, and they could be too in their head, overanalyzing the situation. So they communicate that way, toss a little hint, trying to tempt you to communicate. So, yeah. And we have the single person, yeah. So they could be trying to find out if you're single, if it's someone new. But often it's a person who has everything they need. You see, they're manifesting. This is somebody who's probably single, a little bit lonely. They may have some insecurities. Maybe they've been single for a long time, but they're definitely someone who has a tendency to overanalyze, and they're having a hard time. Now, if you're the one who's starting this, they could be the one having a hard time, you see. But you see your energy under there, Pisces, your intuition, you see. Yeah, they're trying to manifest here. Gathering info, having the tools, preparing, strategizing. Yeah. You may feel something is off, and if you do, then, you can trust that energy. But I feel like you're going to see, look at that. This is a person who I feel they lack the confidence. Maybe they don't have a lot of money, or maybe they feel like, you're the one who's up to something. If you don't reciprocate, you see, if you don't reply to the communication, or you don't tell them what they need to know. I feel it's, for a lot of you, it's someone who could be just reaching out here, someone who wants to go down that path. They want to start something. Now, this could be someone, like I say, isn't really sure here if you're compatible. They don't know, but they're definitely very curious. So I feel this person's going to make this decision to just trust their intuition and to learn a little bit here. Yeah, I feel it's somebody here who could be single, or they're wanting to know if you are. Someone enjoying the fruits of their labors. This is a person who's planning. So I feel they're strategizing a little. They're planning something here. And it has to do with emotional fulfillment. It's a person who needs to make a decision too. They keep it simple till they know. Now they can see a future with you. You see, some indecision about being single, about starting something, or if you're the right person, if you have things in common. Things need to be exposed. They need to be illuminated. So it's saying to be a little patient. Yeah. 10 of materials. So there's a cycle ending. Use this energy of a cycle ending, a whole new cycle beginning. So this could be somebody here who You know, they could be keeping a secret, keeping something to themselves, not sharing a lot about their finances. You know, they could be someone who's a little, private, you know. I'm not seeing someone who's necessarily keeping a secret because I feel they're manifesting, they're gathering info. This is someone who will make a decision once they know everything they need to know. When they have the tools, when they're ready. You see, it's a person who decides when they're ready. Yeah. Tell me about the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, so it has to do with being single, being married. It has to do with being fair. This is someone here who gets in their head. They're looking for balance. So if they feel like something is off, okay, you're not right for each other, yeah, they'll, it's energy of being single. But I feel like you got someone here who's trying to find out if you're single. So they may drop a little hint, hoping you reciprocate, that they'll hear what they want to hear. Yeah. Yeah, I don't feel like they're shy so much as they just don't give a lot of info. They don't say everything they need to say right away. They just keep it simple at first, but it's looking like a crush. It looks like for most of you, it's a person who, isn't really sure here if you're going to feel the same. So, yeah. Tell me more about this King of Swords. Yeah, see, it's an energy of communication back and forth. You see the communication? This is someone who likes to talk about the things they're passionate about. Now, some of you may feel this person's manipulating, been there, done that, but I feel this person's been manipulated before as well, you see? And this is why they come in, it's an energy of they're looking to see if you have other opportunities. They're trying to find out something, you see? They want to be prepared. They want to have the tools, the information, everything that they need to know before they really express what it is that they want. Yeah. How interesting this reading is. But it is also a person who will make the decision if they feel they're being manipulated. You see, been there, done that. So it's about seeing things, I feel, through their eyes here. Six of Cups. Yeah, see, it's an energy of feeling something is off, but it's about patience. It has to do with balance. So I feel this is someone who's keeping it simple. They're just being patient. They're tempering their thoughts. But it takes two. We have that energy here twice. We have temperance here twice. So it's an energy of someone here who is single. I feel they're trying to find out if you are. Some of you may feel this person comes in fast and, fiery. Something feels off. There's definitely someone who moves fairly quickly. They can make a decision fairly quick, but they will be the one to decide. It's an energy of someone who probably lacks the confidence at some point. You see, a little bit of insecurities, but I feel it has to do with someone's financial stability as well. See, they're private. This is somebody who's, has that balanced energy. If they feel like something is off, then they have a tendency to start thinking here, feeling that maybe you are keeping a secret. So there's some common energy here, okay? Yeah, see, the birth of something new. They feel insecure. They're seeing this Empress energy. You see, so they feel like they're not good enough. So it's telling you to temper your words here. Now, it could be someone who's made you feel that way. It could be someone who didn't take the time. Okay, they didn't temper their thoughts. If you were the person who is crushing on someone. Now, this could be something to do with children. There may be someone who's indecisive if you're a single parent or they are. Okay, so it's an energy of someone who definitely does analyze. They're looking for clarity. They're looking for everything. Everything needs to be out in the open. And I feel that's likely the issue here. So I feel it takes both people to be patient with the other person, to temper your thoughts and just kind of, look at it. But I see this energy of the Empress, the birth of something new. See, this is someone who's likely failed to recognize what it is you were offering if you're the one who started it. Now, you can definitely flip this energy, but we have this beautiful Empress energy. There's no lack here. Someone who failed to recognize. Now, maybe they felt that you were interested in them for the wrong reasons, or may have been something said that may put this person off a little bit, or yourself. Yeah. But look at that beautiful energy. See, it's an energy of someone here who's thinking about marriage, but this is someone who will stay single until they find the right person, till they know things are going to go in their favor. So it has to do with the cycle, the wheel of fortune. See, this person's seeing here This energy, everything that you have to offer, it has to do with the abundance, but it's an energy of showing this person that you're open. The Empress is generally open to communicate. Okay, so I find this quite interesting. Yeah, there we have it. See, letting go with things that no longer serve. So a little Aquarius, some Libra energy, some Gemini energy. So it's an energy of someone here who wants things to go in their favor, their hopes and dreams. This is someone who sees you as their hopes and dreams. So now it's possible this person, kind of got into their head here. Now it could be something somebody said here, okay, with that Eight of Wands, but it's an energy of multiple opportunities. You see? Tell me about that Eight of Wands. Ah, there it is. This is someone looking for the truth. They want to know the truth. Okay. So it has to do with someone's integrity, whether they're telling you the truth or not. But I feel this is energy. This person's looking for the truth. They want to win. Okay. They want things to go in their favor. So I feel that there's an energy of the light bulb's going off here. Now, I feel like it's this person. The light bulb's going off. They're manifesting. They want to win. Maybe they manipulate a little bit, or you feel they are, but you may be failing to recognize the energy, why they come in the way they come in. So someone is definitely seeing, this is the hopes and dreams, but I'll tell you, it's an energy of letting go of something that no longer serves. Okay, releasing all that no longer serves to move forward here. Yeah, see, they want to offer you something here. They want to offer you this cup. This is definitely a person who's quite logical. They get into their head and they kind of go back and forth and analyze. But I feel the strategy is to come forward. They strategize because they want to win, you see. So if you feel they're manipulating, okay, you might be failing to recognize why they're communicating the way they do. So yeah, so I see it's an energy. This person is looking to see. They want the truth. They want to know if you have other options, if you're seeing anyone. Okay, you may feel this person's keeping secrets, or they feel that way with you. This could go either way, back and forth with that Ace of Swords, you see. They want to know. They're looking at this. I feel this is someone who wants to know the truth, or it's possible they'll just come in and tell you that they have other options. It's very possible they may tell you they're seeing someone else. They're not sure. They may feel like you're not compatible. Maybe there's a lack of chemistry, but it's all about the truth. Everything needs to be exposed before you start something. Making sure you're right for each other, having things in common, you're compatible, that you both want to go down this path. I actually feel like you both probably do here, but this energy of the making this decision or failing to see the way you both communicate. Now, you could be, somewhat the same, somewhat different in some ways. You have some things that are maybe in common here, but maybe there's a little bit of lack. Maybe you don't have enough in common or enough of the similar energy. It has to do with chemistry, you see, and it has to do with two people who are very much the same or think somewhat the same, you see. You're very much the same, but yet very different. So I feel like someone is looking at this energy here. Yeah, it might even be yourself. I think this person's going to be questioning if you're seeing other people or if you're even single, you see. They're looking at the possibilities. They're fantasizing about having success here. But I do feel they're kind of in their head procrastinating and they need to make a decision. It's a decision on how to communicate, how much to say, how much to give. They want to make sure that you have their best interest, your best intentions. Ten of Pentacles, two people who look out for each other's best intentions, you see. Two people who are compatible, come together. Yeah. I find this an interesting read, and I feel this is something that's going to work out. This is a person who, maybe even has you on a little bit of pedestal, or you've raised the bar so high that they're a little apprehensive of how much to say, because this person feels that you may not reciprocate. You may not feel the same, you see. It's a person who's smart enough to see that. They think that if they reach out and you don't like them, well, they're not going to, come on really strong here. See, it's about coming on too strong, too fast. If you're coming on too strong, too fast, or you want to move quicker, then the energy starts to feel off. It's all about balance. Tell me more about the Temperance. Yeah, see, it has to do with change. It's about just going with the flow. It's also an energy of letting go of the outcome. See, and just going with the flow, being open. See, there's some very positive energy here. Yeah. So it's an energy of someone, if they feel something's off, they're just going to move along. They're not going to keep communicating here. But I feel this is a person who sees this abundance. I feel they have you on a little bit of a pedestal, okay? And it could be even a vice versa energy, but it has to do with that growth and movement, change. Yeah, see, this is someone who, I feel has that energy where if it is somebody coming back around, I feel like you may know them, but it does look like new. Someone's looking to see if you've started something new, possibly if it is a person coming back around. But I don't really see a lot of reconciliation energy. A tiny bit with temperance, but it takes a lot more than that. I feel it's just an energy of feeling on top of the world. This is someone who is ready for change, but they will move along if they feel like something is off. So this is why I feel if something is off, if they feel that you're keeping something or you're seeing other people, they want to know. But I feel they're going to tell you a truth. They may have other options. They may be even seeing someone else or have dated someone else. But it's really about procrastinating and making a choice. Okay, so to invest or not invest. So this is someone who's waiting. They're investing. See, whether they should invest in this or not. Okay, could even be yourself in that energy. Well, it's about waiting for the right opportunity. It has to do with the timing. Something to do with somebody coming on too strong, moving too fast. Maybe they have multiple opportunities. See, this is someone who's definitely very analytical. Yeah, I feel they want to invest. I feel they're about to make this decision to communicate. They're just hoping, I feel, that you feel the same as they do. Yeah, this person also sees and realizes if something is off, you're going to move on here. But I feel we've got an Empress energy, someone who definitely knows their worth and value. That's a beautiful energy to have, but sometimes it's an energy of someone who raises the bar so high. I feel this is someone who kind of adores you here. They see you as marriage material. They feel like they're not good enough. Maybe they can't be a good enough provider, Yeah, so there's definitely that energy of lack. Yeah. Some of you may have a choice between a few. You may have multiple options. It could even be yourself. You may have someone here who, like I say, isn't telling you what you want to know. But I feel it's an energy of two people manifesting each other, just needing to learn about each other here. So yeah, they want to date you. They're coming in. You've got love coming your way. Yeah, see, this is someone who takes a little time to figure out how they feel too. This person's logical. They're looking for somebody compatible, someone who's right. I feel they're quite particular. They're only interested in investing in people they have things in common with, or they're compatible. I don't think this is somebody who probably would waste a whole lot of time. Like they would just move on if they feel it's off. So if you have that energy, some of you could be moving away, moving on from somebody because you've got something new. You may have to make a decision, but you've got this King of Cups, somebody who's kind and compassionate, emotionally mature and available. So this is somebody who's not ruled by their emotions originally, I feel. This is someone who makes a decision about how they feel, okay? It's them, how they feel. They would rather be single than be in a relationship that you're not compatible or something is off or there's a lack of chemistry. So there it is, making a choice to go down this path. It's about taking things to the next level, you see? So this person, it's an energy where there's something lacking, but I feel what's lacking is this person. It's also possible this is someone who was in a relationship before where there was a lot of lack, maybe even in a relationship or a marriage where they were actually lonely. So this is someone who's not going to be making that same mistake. So this is also for yourself. It's about two people taking things to the next level, partnering up. It's an energy of things going in their favor. Somebody wants to partner up. They want to take it to the next level. But if there's something lacking or it feels off, or if someone's not reciprocating, ghosting, or sharing of themselves, they feel like it's there's secrets. Somebody's manipulating. They may be seeing someone else. See, it's all these thoughts, you see. This is someone who's having a hard time making a decision. I kind of feel like it could even be you, but you both, I think you're both sharing some of that energy because there's an energy of common energy here. Tell me about justice. Why is justice here? Yeah, see, so there's a choice. Some of you have a choice between a couple of people. Now, I think what you have is somebody who knows what they want, but I feel it's an energy of someone who'd rather be single. I think you got a person who's looking at that energy, you see, whether someone's right for them or not. It's an energy of someone coming in right. You may have someone who didn't come in right. So they're thinking about it. If you didn't reciprocate, or you maybe you ghosted this person or just ignored them, okay, because of the way they communicated. They're looking at that. See, they didn't come in right. They may have given the impression that they want to be single, or I think they want to know if you are, okay, because I see that energy of this person being determined. They're very passionate about who they choose, who's right for them. Some of you may feel there's something off here, yeah? See, they're looking at this, and I feel like it could be you too, looking at the details of the situation. Some of you definitely have a choice here. I feel like you're going to stop giving to somebody here. Someone who kind of wants things their way, maybe it's too much, there's something off. Maybe they just didn't come in right or communicate right off the get-go. So it's just saying to temper your thoughts and just be a little patient. As the Queen of Pentacles, the Empress can be very patient. See, looking at the details, staying grounded about whether you actually want to take things to the next level, or you have a choice, some of you, between two. Yeah, there's definitely an energy of lack the way someone came in. Maybe they feel that way with you. There's somebody here, if you're being secretive, not saying too much, okay, I feel it's them feeling that way about you. But the Two of Swords tells me you both feel like there's something that isn't right here. So it has to do with the epiphany, the Tower, see? Yeah. So something could definitely end. It's an energy where the foundation isn't being built right off the get-go. Something didn't get off on the right foot. That's what I feel. So if it is somebody that you know, or you've had this situation, they may come in and want a fresh new start, but there's a need to let go. And I feel someone here, I feel like we've got somebody who is raising the bar so high, this person feels like they're not good enough, okay? That's where I feel. Now, if it's this person that's making you feel that way, they may have failed to recognize, okay? So it's about what happened, that initial communication. Things may have been moving too fast. You may feel this person has other options because they've moved along here. Definitely could be someone coming back around, but I feel it's saying to just let go of the outcome. Okay, just be patient with each other, how you communicate, look at the situation and stay grounded. I feel there's going to be an epiphany about this. Okay, yeah. I feel like we've got someone who's, and it could be yourself, like I say, making a decision to end something. You may be not comfortable with something. Maybe they move too fast. You've got multiple opportunities. Some of you, King of Wands, King of Swords energy. You see, saying to just ground yourself and be patient here. If it doesn't feel right, it doesn't. Some of you may feel you may be more comfortable with another person. So there's an energy of chemistry, you see. But I feel some of you got a person here who things just didn't get off to a good start. Could be somebody who's moving too fast. They want to take things to the next level too quickly. Okay, moving too fast, or they feel that way about you. So yeah, Two of Wands. There's some kind of a choice here. See, it has to do with the one, choosing the right person, taking things to the next level, the physical attraction. Somebody here moved too quickly, came on wrong. They didn't come in right. I feel they're going to have this epiphany. This is someone who maybe made you feel uncomfortable. So, yeah, there's all kinds of energies here because there's a lot of thinking. There's a lot of indecision. There's a need to take off the rose-colored glasses and make the choice. Now, it could be someone who's very charming, you know, a sweet talker who comes towards you. You may feel like they're manipulating you, okay? But it's about really looking at the situation, and it really has to do with why, okay, with that, the epiphany, the Ace of Swords. It has to do with truth and success. Yeah, something to do with maybe someone's financial success as well, because we do have the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, you've got a person here who I feel a lot of this could be them, for some of you anyway, where they're having that epiphany about how they started things, how it started. Okay. Now, maybe this is somebody who had other options. They were single. Maybe they just wanted to be single. But it's possible this is someone who's changed their mind. Yeah, you may be changing yours as well. See, there's secrets, confusion, someone not showing their true self, a little bit of fear. Yeah, you see, look at that. But I'm going to tell you here, I feel like it's like this energy of the truth needs to come out. Things need to be out in the open. Okay, it's about being clear and everything being illuminated, because I feel like it wasn't. Okay, or it hasn't been to start. So this is why I feel second round. It's teamwork, cooperation, compatibility. Okay, so it's about a new start here. Some of you are moving on from someone. I can see it because I feel like you're not comfortable. They move too fast. You know, the Queen of Pentacles doesn't like somebody to move too fast. The Empress can be that way as well. So someone comes in with lack. See? There's something lacking, maybe in the communication. That's where I feel it really has to do with the lack of communication, the sharing, all right? Sharing of yourselves or this person. So I think this is just somebody who strategizes. And if you've got two, yeah, I see you cutting someone out, speaking your truth, okay? Speaking up and asking the questions here. I feel some of you will end something with someone here, okay? But it's telling you, don't fail to recognize something about this person. If you are uncomfortable, yeah, you're going to end a cycle with somebody. You're going to let go of them, release them. But this is someone who needs to let go of the way they communicate, the way they come in. They move a little too fast. Okay, that's where I feel for some of you. They're moving too fast. Maybe you're feeling that they're a little pushy, or they feel that way with you. So it's about releasing things that no longer serve, okay, to move forward. Some of you have another opportunity. It's about being in your integrity, communicating truth, being open and honest. So it's two people who aren't really sure. Two people who are very analytical, as you can see. Analyzing the situation. See, it has to do with marriage, commitment, building a foundation. Something didn't get off on the right foot. The foundation wasn't built. It was built on shaky ground. Okay, so I feel it's about having that conversation back and forth, like I say, and you know, making a decision to just sort of temper everything, slow it down a little bit, get out of your heads and just communicate it. It's saying it out loud, not in your head. So it has to do with this new opportunity. Okay, maybe a fresh new start. For those of you where you have a new person coming in, I feel as though definitely here, this is somebody who may be hiding something, keeping a secret because they're not telling you the things you need to know. So if you have someone new coming in, now it's interesting because their energy is kind of like what your energy was, for those of you who have two. So two very analytical people. It's about speaking your truth, saying the things that need to be said. It's about exposing everything. You see, there it is. Yeah, you want that cup, Queen of Cups. Kind and compassionate. So it is an energy of letting go, releasing something here. Okay, looking on the past with kindness and compassion. It's also an energy of not taking any baggage with you if you are ending something, because it looks like something is going to start and it may not get very far. And it could be because you have another person coming back around too. So there's a decision. Someone's making a decision. And we have, yeah, we got someone taking their time, moving slow, dragging their feet. And this is someone who's different, someone who's different than your usual type. And it's also about trying something different, just taking things slow. So there's going to be a conversation about this, I feel, whether it's new or somebody coming back around. See, don't fail to recognize. You see, two people failing to recognize, unable to make a decision. It's saying to take off the rose-colored glasses. Get out of your head. Temper those thoughts. Yeah, we have someone here who's, you got a person possibly coming back around after a long period. Be honest and open too. Say what you need to say. It's about integrity and intention. Okay, asking this person what their intentions are. But I feel like we got someone who wants to partner up here. And I do feel it's a person who is grounded, practical, sensible. I'm seeing 3 kings here now. Interesting enough, you may have manifested a couple of people here. Multiple opportunities. Yeah. But there's definitely something that needs to go. It needs to be released. It no longer serves. It's not serving the purpose. So whatever that is, it definitely has to do with the decision-making process, the thinking, the strategizing, and temperance, being patient. Yeah, some of you may be losing patience with someone. It's possible, okay? It's also an energy telling you to watch your words. Yeah. But I feel definitely, if you've got 2, I feel like you have another person you haven't seen for a while. They're coming back around, planning for success. So you have someone who's apprehensive, you see. If you push somebody who's apprehensive, I'll tell you. Yeah, it doesn't work here. But they do want success. So there's something about their success, their financial success. It's a person who is focused on their money, more invested in their finances, you see. And that's why I feel like you've got this person who's changing how they see you, okay? They're changing how they see you, but it's telling you here it's both people having to do the same thing. There's a need to compromise here. It's 2 people not willing to see what it is that they need to change. So there it is, trusting your intuition, being very wise, trusting your inner knowing. But just because it's a feminine energy doesn't mean that the King of Swords doesn't have those same thoughts and feelings. You see, that's what this reading is trying to say. Yeah, but there's just a need for 2 people to be more patient. And I feel it's an energy of just grounding yourselves. We have a King and Queen of Pentacles here. It's a power couple, you see. And then we have that King of Wands, which very well could be this person or somebody new coming in. So if you have someone new coming in, you may need to make a choice between 2. Try not to overthink it. Just look at the details. Look at the things that are missing. Okay? But if somebody's always looking at the things that are missing or looking at things from a negative perspective, okay, it's hard to make a decision to assess the situation. I feel it's saying to just trust your intuition, already knowing everything you need to know. Okay? Yeah. There's definitely someone here where it probably feels off if you have multiple opportunities. Yeah, so it's an energy of just kind of waiting here. So I feel some of you may have someone who comes in very slow moving, dragging their feet. You may feel like the ship has sailed, but I feel it's saying to let go of the outcome and just kind of see what happens here. Because sometimes it's a person's worth waiting for, and that's where I feel like you're making this choice. I feel like we have 2 people who's kind of judged each other here, you see, and failed to recognize things about each other. So yeah, see, a decision either between 2 or failing to recognize this bond, this connection. Gemini energy here. You do have a choice, I'll tell you. I feel your pain. I feel you're afraid to make a decision. Okay. It's an energy of someone here who's possibly, you know, going within, doing a little shadow work, facing their fear. Okay. Someone may not be showing their true self. Maybe you feel that way. They're very secretive. But it's about 2 people. Everything needs to be exposed. This is 2 people. There's the energy of the being naked. Now, it doesn't mean the physical. A lot of times it's that emotional energy, because we do have the King of Cups there. See? Someone's afraid you won't feel the same. I feel things started off on the wrong foot. Yeah, there's some baggage. See? Baggage from the past, burdens, responsible. Someone maybe feels responsible here. But it's about both people being responsible for their own decisions. It's about both people taking accountability for failing to see. Okay? Yeah. Quite interesting. So yeah, it could be a reconciliation, but I feel like you have a big decision to make. It looks like a big one. You can temper your passions. You can take your time. I don't feel there's any need to rush. If somebody here really wants to be with you, they will be patient. They will wait to take things to the next level. Okay, when it comes to the physical. But it's also an energy of this person seeing things from your perspective, right? Something they failed to see, that you're looking for that emotional connection. And I feel they're going to make the decision to come in that way. So whoever they are. See, it's about two people looking out for each other's best interests, coming together and partnering up. Yeah, so it's a decision, a big one. Possible reconciliation. Some of you will not have the reconciliation. The cycle's over. You've released it. You're done. You've healed. And you're going to take the other offer. Okay, but it's also an energy of being patient. If you're in a hurry to commit, okay, it's telling you, you know, sometimes some things are worth waiting for, but whatever your intuition, whatever feels right to you. I think this is somebody who feels that you're right person for them, but they, for some reason, the apprehension here, things moving too fast. I see the faster moving energy, the slower moving energy. Somebody's moving too fast. Or you have two people, somebody who moves way too fast and someone who moves slow. We got an issue with balance here. Okay,